Hello everyone. Hello sir and my friends. I'm Diana Novita from PBIC in 5th semester right now. So in this video I will explain about assessing speaking. So I will explain it from the definition of assessing speaking, what is the speaking, and continue with the basic types in assessing speaking, and then micro and macro skill in speaking, and continue with the designing designing assessment task in imitative speaking, intensive speaking, sentence completion task, and oral questionnaire, and continue with designing assessment task in the responsive speaking, interactive speaking, and close with the extensive speaking. So for the first is, what is speaking? Speaking is a productive skill that can be directly and empirically observed. So speaking, uh, like we deliver our language through the mouth. To speak, we create sounds using many parts of our body. Like in it is for the first is from the mouth, so from the neck or throat and the tongue. So basic types speaking, number one is imitative. Imitative tasks focus on the ability of the test takers or students to imitate a simple word, phrase, or sentence, like a parrot bird, to imitating the sound. This assessment is focused in phonetic oral production. So the example of this assessment is word repetition. And the next is about intensive. The purpose of intensive is to produce a short stretch of oral language. It is designed to demonstrate the competence of the students in grammatical phonology, and for the example of intensive assessment is reading aloud, and then sentence completion and limited picture good task, and then sentence level translation. And the next is about responsive assessment, include interaction and test comprehension in short conversation. In greeting, small talking with each other, and comment. So in interactive, the difference between responsive and interactive speaking is from the length of from the length and complexity of the interaction in participants or test takers. So the example in this part is interviews, role plays, games, discussion, and the last is extensive or known as monologue. So extensive in oral production task, uh, such as speech, or presentation, so we can speak with each other, and then storytelling. So micro and macro in assessing speaking. So in the micro skills refers to producing the smaller parts of language in phoneme, in morpheme, or word. So the macro skill, like the speakers focus on the large elements or wide elements like fluency, this function, discourse, non-verbal communication, and strategic option. So continue with designing assessment tasks. So for the first is imitative speaking. Like I mentioned before, imitative speaking refers to ability of the test takers, students, pupils, participants in imitates a word's phrase or a sentence. So the next is about PONPAS test. So in PONPAS test, it refers to reading aloud, repeat the sentence, say the word, and answer the question. So the next is intensive speaking. To assessing this intensive speaking is by read aloud the task, to assess the test taker's intonations, pronunciation, and also able with picture cue task to assessing the student in their stimulate for the response from the test takers, and responsive speaking is according the Brown's book before. So this assessment assessing interaction with partner. So this assessment different from intensive speaking, because in the intensive speaking increase the creative skills in speaking from the test takers, from students, pupils, and participants, and from the responsive speaking, the test takers with the limited length while they are speaking. So to assess this assessment is using question and answer, and paraphrasing. Paraphrasing test. And the next is about interactive speaking. So in interactive speaking is similar to the responsive speaking, but in the task includes more interactive or long interactive skill or in a task. So the example assessment that used in this part is interview, discussion, and then role play. So the step to be effective interview are warming up or pemanasan in Indonesian. So we can start from small tasks in the beginning or in the first, and continue with check the level. I mean, like, start with the question about the proficiency the student in speaking or many topics, and then the prof or penyelidikan in Indonesian, like more challenging question, or I mean that open-ended questions. So the last closing or close the challenge or in a question or this part called wind blown. So less challenging question for the person that we interview. So the last is extensive speaking. Extensive speaking is most challenging aspect in assessing speaking, because in this part or in this extensive speaking is complex, relative long speak in conversation or in the course. To assess this assessment is to use presentation, but in oral presentation I mean. So in this oral presentation, the test takers allowed to explain all what they understood so far about the lesson that they learned before, I mean. So other assessment in this part is using picture code, but picture code storytelling, and the last, we tell again the story, or I mean retelling the story. Okay, I think I explained so far that I remember in this assessing speaking. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.